Chapter 20, Part C. Question number 7 is a repeat. As a Western platform house is being constructed, a poly vapor is used immediately. Poly is a kind of plastic sheet which we use under interior wood paneling on perimeter walls. So perimeter walls basically are exterior walls where the insulation is required. First you make a wall. First you have a 2x4, then you fill with insulation, then you cover with poly, and then you use the drywall. So answer is 2. And then the number 8, which one of the following is not a material commonly used for water supply piping? So basically when we build homes now, so when we do the plumbing, so normally we use plastic nowadays. In olden days we used to use copper, or we use galvanized steel, but we don't use aluminium. So the answer is number 4. Number 9, which of the following would be classified as a hard change to the metric standard of measurement? So basically, there are two standards: soft changes and the hard changes. So soft changes basically means are the use of existing physical sizes not specified in metric measurement. So just think this way: 2x4. When we use in building the homes 2x4s, so 2x4s are in inches. Anything is in smaller dimensions, so we call it soft change or a metric measurement. So think of millimeters, basically 38 millimeter and 89 millimeter. So you can also call 2x4 inches. And example is 2x4. And the hard change is a metric standard. In construction, all building materials are metric and room dimensions are metric, such as common spacing between floor joists is 300 millimeter and the common ceiling height in metric is 2400 millimeter. So bottom line is anything in larger dimensions is a hard change. So basically, example you can remember is like Gyprock, plywood sheets, drywall sheets. So these are the example. So these one you will find always in feet. And the framing studs like 2x4 you will always find in smaller dimension. So whenever the question they ask you, so the question is here like this: which of the following would be classified as a hard change to the metric standard of measurement? Number 1, Gyprock paneling is now 1200 by 2400 millimeter. So it's a large dimension. And the number 2, framing studs are now by 38 by 89 millimeters. If they ask which of the following is a soft change, so the answer is 2, because it's smaller in dimension. If they ask about the hard change, so it's number 1, like a Gyprock, plywood sheets, or the joist. So basically, easy way to remember, Jataka way to remember, anything bigger in dimension is a hard change, anything smaller in dimension like a 2x4 is a soft change. So the answer is 1. And then we go to question number 11, joist. So what do you mean by joist? So when we build a home, so there are pillars, right? So there are 4 pillars, and those 4 pillars, you can't build a home unless you place a joist between them. So beams that support floors and ceilings are called joists. So when we support the floor, so then we have a floor. When we support the ceiling, so then we build a roof. So easy. Beams that support floor and ceiling are called joist. And next question is 12, amperes. So when we build a home, so we also provide the electricity, and these are the electrical terms. Amperage is defined as a measure of electric flow or a rise of current flow. and the answer is third. But if you go to answer number 1, measure of electric potential means voltage or pressure of current flow. So I consider, this one easy way to remember is the voltage. If you normally go to home 10 p.m., if one day you go home at 2 a.m., so what's going to happen? So the pressure of current flow of your wife will be very, very high, right? So easy way to remember going home late is a voltage. So the measure of electric potential or a pressure of current flow is called voltage. And then number 2, measure of electric consumption. So that how much electricity we consume is called wattage. So easy way to remember, consumption is a wattage. Electric potential or electric potential or pressure of current flow is called voltage, and electric flow or rise of current flow is called amperage. So you need to remember all of them. So here the answer is third. And the question number 13, a 200 watt light bulb operating at 120 volts requires a current of. So in this one you need to remember a one diagram, which I'll show you here. This triangular diagram. Basically, anytime if you want to find out the wattage, so you multiply amperage multiply voltage. If you want to find out amperage, so then you divide wattage divided by voltage. If you want to find out voltage, so wattage divided by amperage. So you just need to remember a triangle. So here they are asking a 200 watt light bulb operating at 120 volts require a current of. So basically mean we need to find amperage. So what we're going to do, wattage divided by voltage. So 200 divided by 120 equal to 1.67. So the answer is 4.
We need to repeat that.
Yes. So basically mean if we want to find a amperage here, right? So there will be two things given, right? Wattage is given 200 and voltage is given 120. We have to find amperage. So what we do, so wattage, which is 200 divided by 120 equal to 1.67, right?